Libra, welcome to your end of January 2025 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. This is going to be a shorter one, or like less cards, but I'll explain them. You've probably seen this deck before. I'm going to pick an additional card. Okay, there's your card, the Justice card. You've probably seen this deck, other people using it. It's called, this is one of my favorite decks. It's called the Wild Unknown. I like to use it at Halloween because it gives off those goth vibes, scorpionic vibes. So, yeah, I just want to doing a little housekeeping with these cards being upside down. And yeah, I usually, this is the end of the month, but I usually do it a lot sooner than this, but you know, life happened, so there you go. Okay. The heart of the matter is the Eight of Pentacles. This is, I really like this particular, some of these, I like the illustrations of this deck, but some of them are so, I love them actually, but some of them are so abstract that it's hard. If you don't know what the cards stand for, it would be hard to like really understand what's going on. But since I do, I think this is brilliant. Eight of Pentacles, you know, Pentacles are earth signs. So we're talking about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but it deals with matters of a material nature, like your job, your financial situation, your body, like your health and things like that. It can deal with those matters, health, you know, in other words. But the 8 is the number of material wealth. So this is very good for money, but it's also good for somebody who's really being conscientious about what they're doing work-wise. It can even indicate for some people that they're like doing some kind of internship or something. They're on the job training because they're in the, what do they call that? The apprenticeship phase of when you're working someplace. So it can be something along those lines. And you're doing a good job. Now, even if you don't want to continue working where you're working, you can still feel this desire to not mail it in, like do your best work, which is, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I understand it's human nature that if maybe you feel like I didn't get the promotion and they really promised it to me and they gave it to somebody else, that you would feel like kind of betrayed or whatnot. But the truth is that when you do your best work, it's like you leave on a good note. So you don't really justify their passing you over. It can kind of make them think like, oh, wow, did we make the right choice here? But if somebody mails it in, then they'll be like, oh, thank God we're getting rid of this person, or they're leaving. Okay, in the past position, I'm holding it upright, but it was actually reversed. The Moon card. Okay. So really, there may, and by the way, in relationships, the Eight of Pentacles sometimes to me suggests that someone is like trying to do too much. They're trying to be perfect in the relationship, and I think Libra people might really do this, might resemble this remark where you're trying to do something. You're trying to be like the perfect partner, but you're actually dealing with somebody who may not be that into you or committed to the relationship. Because the Moon card in reverse to me suggests that in recent times, you may have found out that someone was not being truthful to you. And so like it dispelled some illusion, or you found out about some lie. And that can make a person very wary of their situation. You know, they can be like, well, this doesn't look like, it wasn't what I thought it was. Well, this is interesting. So this is the Seven of Cups. Now, this is not, I'm not holding this upside down. I thought I was for a second because I know the numbers are on top. Now, the sun represents our self. I'm interpreting this based on their illustration here, and it's at the bottom. Seven of Cups can be a card of wishful thinking or deluded thinking. And with the sun at the bottom, it almost is like you're not putting yourself first. It's like more interested in preserving a fantasy than really honoring yourself. Or that could be the possible threat that you're involved with here. And in some cases, this can be receiving a lot of offers. So if you're dealing with a workplace situation where you were being totally on point and you were not treated as you deserve to be treated, you may be getting a lot of offers. You may be fielding a lot of offers. Well, that would be great, wouldn't it? The outcome card is the Daughter of Swords. The reason I picked an additional card, this is the Page of Swords in other decks. This can be the Spy card. This can be kind of like documenting everything around you because you know that it may come up in some kind of a, I don't know about a lawsuit, but some kind of a, you might file some kind of complaint in your workplace about what was done. And like, I did everything that I should have done and I was lied to and I found out about it. But also in your private life, if you are somebody who has been in a marriage and you have felt like you have done everything that you should have done, then you may be like taking notes. And because then I picked a clarification card and I got the Justice card. Yeah, I mean, I was like, wow, that's really, looks like it's bringing the law into it, or it's bringing some kind of mediation into the situation. And this is the card of Libra. Interestingly, in this deck, they're showing the number 8. You know, a lot of the decks have the Justice card as 11. And this one has, you know, because the Justice card and the Strength card sometimes are switched out in terms of how they're numbered. So putting it out there like that as well. And the number 8 is, in astrology, is connected to the 8th house of Scorpio, which is ferreting out these secrets and that kind of thing. Maybe it's like the karma fairy coming to pay a visit to someone, or wanting it to. But anyway, that's what I have for you, Libra. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, be it tarot or astrology, please click on the link below for more information. Take care. Bye.